fancied players for the singles. In fact, we just had a wry smile over to the commentary box from Cecil. Chatting to him this morning, like I say, he was disappointed to lose to Riv yesterday, but he felt Riv had played so well, he deserved the win. And Riv's currently quite in control of the game on rink 4. 18-4 at the moment. Could beat 2 shots at this end as well. Could beat 24 up in mere moments. If you want to know the updated scores on the pairs, games that are on in Group B, Falkland Islands women are 3-2 up against Jersey women, and Guernsey men are 10-0 up against Unismon. Again, both players getting really good line here. Good ball coming here from Mark. An outside chance of getting second spot in the group. Mark, if he wins this game, he's playing Ali Merian this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Urge that up.
Close 5, favour yours. Close 5, favour yours.
Oh, Martin's just said it's close, but he favours Cecil's bowl. Of course, the markers are only giving an opinion. If the player wanted to have their own judgment on that, they can always go up to the head and have a look. There's no restriction, they can follow every bowl up if they want. Just the umpies are keeping an eye on the time, making sure that nobody's time wasting, but to be fair, we're into day 4 and I've not seen any of these players time wasting. They're all just pleased to be part of the event. Enjoying it. Competitive on the rink, friendly off the rink. The result he wanted then. Cecil's having a good look to see who's on. There was a bit of a cheer you'd hear then because Michael Riv on the rink next door, the young lady from Unismon, has just drawn shot against him, and she turned round to him and said, "Now you leave that alone." And Riv's enjoying it. Uber competitive, but he's having a smile over there on the rink, which is lovely to see. Now, playing down the forehand, trying to rest the pink bowl out to get another shot. I believe Unismon has got another shot in there. Riv won't leave this alone. I think the big gun will be coming out on the rink next door. He's missed, but tell you what, the sportsmanship, he gave a big grin to the lady he's playing against and said, "I left it alone." He didn't miss it on purpose though, I can tell you that, guys. Anyway, interesting times over on rink 5. Orkney leading against the Falkland Islands in the singles. Good opener there from Cecil. And Mark's down a good track here. All on his pace. Another good shot in there from Cecil. Mark just needs to put his ball a little bit higher. He's higher with this. All on his pace here. All on his pace here. Looking good. Rest back to Cecil's bowl. And it has done. Oh, it might have just... Oh, it sat down. I think it might be shot. Cecil playing down this tricky backhand. It was a good effort. The weight was looking good. It's just slipped past. Mark will try and block this off now. If he can get one down the backhand. Trotting up after it. It's just lacking pace. So from the commentary position here we have a great view of rink 5. Down the backhand. Good line. All on his pace here. Very good line. And just run through again, so there's a chance of Mark getting another shot in. He's had a look at it now, and well, there's room down the backhand. He doesn't want to trail the jack to Mark's bowl. A wide draw on the forehand. He's been drawing that hand so lovely. Yep, going back to his forehand. He's played this hand so well. Down a good line again. Might just be lacking pace. One shot to Mark Causer from Orkney. He leads 13-4. And again, if they weren't tuning in earlier on, Mark bobbed his head into the commentary box this morning and said, "Can you possibly give a shout out to my kids?" And I think that's literally the way he said it, my kids. Matthew and Matthew's partner Christina and young Amy. Your dad's doing a good job out here. Playing well. Looks down a great line again. What's the pace like? Good opener. Just going through, but not wasted there. Now Cecil, trying it down the forehand again. Looks a decent line. Again, good line from Mark, just overplayed again. Apologies for the score, it's just been altered on our screens to 13-5 to Mark Causer. All smiles on rink 4. Riv's just finished that game. He's won 21-6. But in the true spirit of the games, that could be said, Riv, one of the big favourites here and one of the big guns in Jersey. Very confident player, but his manner with Anne Worthington was absolutely lovely to see. Anne, who's a crown greener, just adapting to this indoor game to come and enjoy the games. So now Cecil down this forehand again. Slips past his own, that's a good bowl. Didn't waste his time there. Mark was on the mat and had gone with the runner. No slow play could be called here. I think at least one at the back there. Hard to tell with our camera angles. Mike Davis is at the top end there if a measure is required. Plenty of room for Cecil here. Just needs to pass his own. Watching it, all on your pace here. Makes the trip. Yep, one declared. There's one shot to the Falklands. Choosing to go down this favoured forehand. So repeat delivery. Holding one. Down this tricky backhand. Just perhaps not making the trip. Two games on the streamed rinks at 12 o'clock for you is Paul Richardson from Alderney. He's the oldest competitor in the entirety of the games. Carried the flag for Alderney at the opening ceremony. He's 85. And he's playing against Billy Nelson of the Western Isles. And on the other rink, it's the McDonnell and McLeod from the Western Isles versus Renouf and Le Sueur from Jersey. Well, both hands really blocked for the draw here. I'm just wondering, as Mark's quite an aggressive player, whether you might try and play a timer down this backhand. That's what he's looking for, just inside the short blue bowl. Get back to shot. Don't think he's played it with enough weight. He hasn't. His line was very good for it. One more to Cecil. Clawing it back. $7.13 now. Well, all about trying to get another decent bowl close. Oh, good ball here. Nice adjustment there from Cecil. Short interlude there while I tried to swat a fly. Failed abysmally. Just a little bit frightened that if I swat it near any of these buttons and keypads, I might blow the streaming up, and after the experience we've had with the internet connections here on the island, I don't think that would go down so well, so I'll have to wait until it's in a better place for me. But, again, another touche bowl from Cecil there when Mark had got a good bowl in. Oh, Cecil, can you repeat? Get another one in there. Short. He'll be disappointed with this. These are his chances to try and count extra shots. Going big, Mark. In the area. Just got one away. Another shot to Cecil. Clawing it back. Again, a shout out to both families of these players if you're either watching it live or on the replay. Both were very particular to mention this morning that the support they got off the families. Cecil's just played a good bowl there. That's more what we're used to from him. Mark's been playing so well. And just dropping short again. It's counting, but he's just dropped short, and it just means that it leaves that door open for Mark. He's close here, down a great line. All on pace. And just run through. Is this a point in commentary? I'm supposed to say I've got this murmuring of merriams in the commentary area. Got Ian and Emily doing the stream on rink 2, and Josh and I are over here on rink 5. So big drive from Mark. Remove the bowl of Cecil. I'm not sure who's shot. I think Martin's just said he's not sure either. I think Cecil will come and have a look at this. Gone for a runner, must be down, looking for the pink bowl in the area. What sort of a connection? Oh wow, he's got between the jack and the bowl. I didn't think there was enough room to do that. Big chance now for Mark to draw in for another. Down a good line here with the backhand. What's your pace like? Wants it to stop. Wants it to stop. It might have just gone out. Pete Alan Thornhill being called on to measure here. a measure 4 shot. Quite an important part of the, or important point of the game here, because Cecil just tied 3 ends together. On to the Falklands. Turning into a tight game here now. Mark Causer of Orkney 13, Cecil Alexander of Falklands 9. Good opening bowl there by Cecil, just a couple of feet. Mark choosing to go back down this backhand again. Looks to just have dropped short. Good bowl again here. Oh, he's gone to his pace now, Cecil. Was 13 4 down. And now he's managed to get it back to 13-9. A lot of times in singles it can all be down to the length of jack, changing the length of jack. Can shake your opponent's comfort zone. And 3 shots there at the moment to Cecil. Well, Mark, down this forehand, need to rest into these bowls. Close. Probably got second. Now, can Cecil rest the pink bowl of Mark's out to get a count? That's what he's looking for. Down the forehand. Oh, he's got a good bowl in there now. We might see Mark going the big gun again. If he's got a third shot, if he splits the 2 close to the jack, it would leave his third bowl holding. Going big. He's certainly watching it. Oh no. Managed to get the target, but the ball went onto the jack, so it's gone out the side confines of the rink, so it'll come back onto the respot. I think it's back on the respot. I think the back bowl of Orkney's has counted. Yep, 1 to Orkney. Good strike, good result. 14-9. A good game to commentate on this one. It's been interesting. Both players have played some really good stuff. Played some loose bowls as well, so it's been quite a mixed game. Now, are we sending this jack off again, Mark, or is it just going to hang on? Yeah, it's on the tee. Down the backhand. Short jack. Minimum jack length at the indoor game is 23 metres. If there's any doubt, long tapes are called. Well, bit of a loose opening bowl again from Mark, and Cecil's found one here. Reply from Mark. Cecil's here again. Big gun coming out, I think, again. Yeah, here we go. Got one away. Repeat delivery, same as his last. Just reached with this one. I think it seems to be trundling a bit. That's not wasted, that. Nice bowl at the back. Meanwhile, in the pairs games, Guernsey men are beating Unismont 21 without. Close here. Oh, he's got a result again now. Has it gone into the back ditch or is it out on the respot? I think one of the spectators caught it, so I think it's going on the respot. And in the other game, Jersey women are leading 11-4. Well, plenty of room to draw this. Let's draw into the respot. Yep, done enough. 2 to the Falklands. That really does make a difference. That means Orkney leads 14-11. One player needs to score 10 shots, one player needs to score 7. Another good opener here from Cecil. become good in the game now. It looked a little bit one-sided to begin with. Good goal from Mark as well. He's been playing this hand very well.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Down the backhand for Mark again. Looks a good line. All on pace, I think. Just running. Bit of a shake of his head. Looks up to commentary. Can't help you, I'm afraid. But it's great to watch all these different islands competing. Falkland Islands versus Orkney here at the 2023 NatWest International Island Games. Again, I think it's just overplayed. Down the backhand again for Cecil. Played some good stuff in the second half of this game. I think he's in again with this. Holding 3. Forcing Mark to swap to the forehand here, I think. Body language is saying he's quick. He's done a very good line. If he can just get back to the bowls, the rest of them. He's closer yet. He's very close. Oh, it's sat in, I think, for shot. Yeah. Great bowl. So the score's 15-11 now. Good opener. Has played very well. They've both played well in this game. I'm so glad we've been able to stream it for you and bring you the diversity of these different islands. Probably couldn't get much further apart poles wise. Orkney to Falkland Islands. Down a good line again here, Mark. Yeah, good bowls. He's played this shorter mat length very well. And Cecil down the backhand as well. It was down a tight line. Now, can you turn this screw a little bit more, Mark? Put another bowl in. Gone a slightly wider line. It's not created a bigger target. I think it's counting. It could be 3. Now, Cecil. Oh, better line here. A lot better line. All on pace. Looks in the area. Coming down nicely now. It's got shot. Mark won't waste any time on this. He'll go for it. He's striking well. I think he's always frightened of the spectators watching it. Yep, got a punch on it. Just trying to get some indication as to whether which bowl's shot. Doesn't mess about, doesn't Mark? If he could have got the bowl out clean. Now Cecil, down a good green. Needs to just get to his own bowl, turn it in, just pass it. Oh, is it going to make the trip? This might be a measure into the ditch. Yeah, Alan Thornhill being called on and he's just calling Mike Davies down. It's a 2-person job, this one. Use a string measure for this with points at the end, which means that the string can go over the edge of the ditch there. You can see Mike Davies just going to the jack in the ditch there, and he'll put the little plastic point to the jack, and Alan Thornhill going to the bowl, coming over to the pink bowl of Orkney. And then he'll just go back and check that that string hasn't moved. No need for Mike to move because he's just looking at the end that he's putting on the jack. This must be quite a tight measure. So again, going back to the pink bowl of Orkney. Back again to the blue bowl of Falklands. Orkney 1. It's been a very competitive, good game this between these two players again. Mark taking the mat up. Oh, I think he thinks he's thrown the mat Throwing the jack off because he's already picking the mat up to give to Cecil. Not messing about with any time, these two guys. Going for a longer length jack here. Martin's done a good job of marking this game in his first official capacity at an event like this. Recently qualified. And a good opener from Mark there. Always good when your opponents sent the jack. If you can get a bowl in close. Martin's just changed the scoreboard to 17 now. So that measure must have been for second shot. We must have not been able to see one that was perhaps in the ditch. 2 shots there to mark. Puts him within reaching distance of the 21 he needs to take this win. Another good bowl just behind. Once you've put the bowl close to the jack, you need to make sure that you defend it a little bit. Cecil down a good line, just pulling up short. Chance here for Mark to get another in.
About 2 foot, 1 yard.
Playing it down the forehand. He just checked with the marker Martin there to see if Cecil's bowls were easy to get round. He's down a good track here. He's down a very good track here. Oh, he was just wanting to tuck the jack away, but it's not bad. 2 bowls together like that. Puts the pressure back on. Say one of the favourites for the singles here, Cecil. Oh, he didn't like that bowl at all. Well now, Mark, can you really turn the screw here? Get another one in. Good line. Needs to stop. And it's just gone out. Just the 2. 2 not easy to get at though. Now Cecil down this forehand. Now urging it on. Now it's under a line. That's 2 more shots to Orkney. (1911). The dark horse, Orkney. Mark Causer. Two shots. We can all break for a bacon butty. But Cecil Alexander, one of the favourites for the singles, has the ability to come back from this 10-shot deficit. Needs 10 shots to win it. Mark Causer needs 2. He's down a good line again here, down this backhand. Might have just overpaced it. Cecil's down a good line as well. Both just played through. Mark does bring the mat up, so plays a minimum jack or just over a minimum jack. I think he's left this on the mat, as we would say. Looks like last ball might have just got shot.
This one's holding. No, leave not two.
Well, Cecil, can we get another in? Put a little bit of pressure back on Mark. Done enough for 3, I think. Down a tight line with this one. Not sure it's saved at all. Could still be 3 to Falklands. Might have saved second shot. We'll find out in a bit, no doubt.
Oh, Cecil.
Yeah, good count for Cecil there when it all looked to be going a little bit dark for him. The 2 pairs games, if you're following the pairs games on rink 2, Jersey women are beating Falklands women 11-7, and Guernsey men are currently on 28 against Unismont. And Cecil Alexander here on rink 5 has just picked up a 4, so the score now is 19-15 to Orkney. I'm running out of scorecard here as well, so I'm just going to have to bring me another scorecard if we go on much further. It's been a good game. Good game to watch, a good game to call. When you get to this sort of stage of the game, the nerves start coming into play for the competitors and the spectators. Good viewing watching these games now. Well, Cecil. Good ball again coming up. Holding 2. I actually wondered there whether Mark was actually thinking of going for these. He has played that backhand well going up to the scoreboard. Good track here. All on his pace. Oh, he's just overplayed it. That was a good effort. Cecil spotted the fact that Mark tends to bring out the big gun. But Mark's just got a slight adjustment on his last bowl. He was very close. He just overplayed it. Now, he's down the forehand here, but he's put that down on a very tight line. Better for pace. Now, Cecil, can we get another in there? Looks great line. I've just run out, but it's not wasted there. It's covering the back bowls. Mark's got to make the decision here. Does he play a timed runner or a big gun like he has been doing? Chances with the back bowls being his, or just try and adjust his line with his last bowl down this forehand. Slight trail on the jack. Down the forehand. Looks down a very good track here. What is his pace like? Down for pace. Well, excellent bowl. Excellent confident bowl. Wry smile back at his teammates that are all sat on the side giving him some support. It's 20. So again, brought the mat up. Watching the Jack eagerly to see if it's going to go off. I don't think this is going to go off, Mark. You're fairly safe here. Bowling back towards the commentary position and the spectators. Now, can he get a very good lead in to put the pressure back on Cecil, who's hung in there? Played very well. No, just overplayed it again. His lead's coming in this direction. Just always tended to be that 4 feet over. If you can't stay with us, you'll get all the news and results on the NatWest International Island Games website or on Guernsey Indoor website. It's 12 o'clock, our feature game. On rink 2 is Paul Richardson of Alderney versus Billy Nelson of the West Niles. And on rink 5 we have West Niles pairs versus Jersey men's pairs. So 2 more good games to watch at 12 o'clock. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Good ball from Mark there. Can this just get inside it? I think Mark Causer of Orkney still holding shot. Danger with that is he might overreach this. Just wants a draw really, because there's still plenty of room. And just gone through. Gives Cecil a chance just to adjust his pace on his last ball, even touch it. It would come in for shot. He's watching it. Very close. What sort of reaction can you get? Yeah, he sat it down. Oh, I think he's been unlucky. I think he's sat both down. I think Orkney hold 1 bowl to come from each competitor. Just zoomed across the commentary area there. Zoomed I did to see, and it's definitely Pink that's holding shot here. So Orkney lying game. What Mark doesn't want to do is he doesn't want to tip the bowl for Cecil in, do his job for him. Cracking line. What's his pace like again? Oh, he's just pulling up. Well, Cecil, you were very unlucky with your last bowl. Turned both bowls in, but the pink one sat closer. So one bowl to come for Cecil Alexander. If he loses this game, it probably puts him out of any chance of picking up a medal in this group. As Riv and Ali Merrion are powering away at the moment with wins. Taking his time. Going with a runner. Watching it. In the area. Oh, he's been unlucky. So the dark horse Orkney takes another win. Mark Causer. Well, my name's Janice Gower. I've been your commentator for this game. Join us again at 12 o'clock. Thank you for being a viewer this morning. And don't forget, keep smiling.